Good morning. You are listening to UpReach, a morning devotional presented by the Church Street Church of Christ in Lewisburg, Tennessee, to encourage you as you face the opportunities and challenges of today. Let's begin this day together with some inspiring thoughts from God's holy word. The days of our lives are 70 years, and if by reason of strength they are 80 years, yet their boast is only labor and sorrow, for it is soon cut off, and we fly away. Who knows the power of your anger? For as the fear of you, so is your wrath. So teach us to number our days, that we may gain a heart of wisdom. Psalm 90, verses 10 through 12. When we work out how we spend our time, the results can be startling. Consider three very simple uses of our time. First, consider the time we spend eating. Let's say that we spend only 10 minutes for breakfast, 20 minutes for our midday meal, and 30 minutes for dinner, and these are minimal estimates. That is 60 minutes, or 1 hour per day, 7 hours each week. Put in another way, this means that we spend 1/24 of our time eating. That is to say that every year we spend the equivalent of about 15 days doing nothing but eating. Or, to take the longer view, it means that in a life of 70 years, we will have spent 3 of those years eating. Second, consider the time we spend sleeping. Let's say that we sleep 8 hours every night, as is recommended for optimal health and wellness. 8 hours is 1/3 of the day, so 1/3 of our time is spent asleep. That is to say, in a life of 70 years, we will have spent almost 24 years asleep. Finally, consider the case of learning. There are 365 days in the year, but we do not go to school on Saturdays and Sundays. Therefore, 104 days have to come off our calculations immediately. That leaves 261 days. But there are holidays, say 10 days at Christmas, 5 days at Thanksgiving, 5 days at spring break, and we will count another 8 days for other holidays and breaks throughout any given school year. Then let's say about 60 more days off for the summer. That means that another 88 days have to come off our total, so that leaves 173 days. But we do not go to school for the whole day. We go for about 6 hours each day. Now 6 hours is 1/4 of the time, and 1/4 of 173 is about 43. That is to say, we only go to school for the equivalent of 43 days in the year. Remember that we said that 1/3 of our time, that is 122 days in each year, is spent sleeping, which is to say that when we are young, we spend almost 3 times as much time sleeping as we do learning. It is startling when we calculate things out like this. No wonder we say time flies. So as we consider the value of time today, let us always remember these 3 things. 1, we only get so much time, and when that is finished, we cannot get any more. 2, none of us knows how much he is going to get. And 3, if there is something to be learned, we must learn it now, for the longer we put it off, the harder it will be to learn. What about you today? How are you spending your time each day? Why not ask God today for the wisdom you need to use your time efficiently and wisely in a way that will bring honor and glory to His holy name? This has been UpReach, a presentation of the Church Street Church of Christ in Lewisburg, Tennessee. I am Kyle Bolton, the pulpit minister at Church Street, and I would like to personally invite you to come and share times of Bible study and worship with us each week. We meet every Sunday at 9 o'clock a.m. for our morning worship, followed by our Sunday school for all ages at 10:15 a.m. Then we meet again at 6 o'clock p.m. for our evening worship. We also have a midweek meeting for devotion and Bible study on Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. I hope to see you there. Have a blessed day.
I don't know exactly how sweet heaven will be. I don't know what beauty or what glory I'll see. I don't know what I'll behold that morning divine. I only know for sure that heaven's really gonna shine.
It's gonna shine.
Heaven's gonna shine.
It's gonna shine.
Heaven's gonna shine.
Oh, yes, I know.
Yes, I truly know.
It's gonna shine.
Really gonna shine.
There is
glory
this soul of mine.
in this soul of mine. 'Cause I know for sure that heaven's really gonna